What's up, people? You're riding with your buddy TPZ today, aka the Love Doctor. Look, I'm gonna let you ride. There's nobody over in the passenger seat, so that's your seat today. You riding with me, all right? And look, I got a lot of inbox messages about what school did I go to, because y'all know I am a doctor. And I'm gonna tell everybody, look, I went to Breaker Beach University, Breaker Beach College. Well, it's a university now. Back then it was a college. So, you know, all all the Pimps, players, MJG, 8Ball, everybody, man, look. But today what we're going to talk about is women and men, their duties in a relationship. Like, should a man still have to change the oil, mow the grass, wash the cars, take out the trash? And should a woman still have to cook dinner, wash your clothes, take care of the baby, like 90% of the time? Like, is it still the same way? Is the man always responsible for buying flowers and you know, just the romantic part of it? Or can we switch this thing up? Are we still stuck in the 80s, early 90s? Or are we in the 2000s? I mean, we're in 2012 now. I feel like changing your oil. Back in the day, men used to change the oil theirself. I mean, it was cheaper to change your own oil than it was to take your car somewhere to get your oil changed. So that's why men did it. Nowadays, it's almost the same amount. Like, if you take your car to especially if you catch those little $19.99 specials and stuff like that. If you take your car to an oil change place, it costs almost the same amount, maybe like $5 more to let somebody else do it compared to you doing it yourself. So, I mean, it almost makes sense to take it to a shop now. I mean, you cut down on the liability of you not really knowing what you're doing, because they do this every day, like 20 cars a day. You do it once every 3 to 4 months. So the era, it's just so much like can go wrong. Like, what if you don't have the right kind of tools or something, or you forget what kind of oil you got, or what? There's a lot of stuff can go wrong because you don't do it like every day. But alright, y'all ride with me now. So I just kind of look at, should men still have to do this? Because like when I change my girl's her oil on her car, it's like a big event. Like, I have to find out when can I get her car, when can I take it to the place. And like when I take it to the place, it normally takes like an hour for them to do it, because you have to wait in line or whatever, blah blah blah. So I normally take the car up there, drop it off, either go somewhere else with somebody else and come back and pick the car up, or like I just walk down the street, do some stuff, whatever. So with my girl, I don't like for my girl to drive my truck. I'm gonna just be honest with you. It's kind of big. She's not used to driving it, and I don't want her to like wreck it or nothing. I've heard too many stories about female wrecking their dude's car, and I mean, like my sister, she ran into my garage and stuff. It's like just so much can go wrong. So to avoid that conversation, I really try not to let her like drive my car as much, my truck as much. So when I take her car, I want to either drop her off at work, go do what needs to be done, then come back and pick her up, and that's cool. Like, I normally try, if I do that, I try to like bring her something when I pick her up. Just, you know what I'm saying, something a little extra. But it's still a big, like a lot more planning that goes into it. Like, okay, well, this day is good, this day works for me, this day doesn't work for me, and just so much more. Like, it turns into a hassle. So I'm just like we actually got into an argument like twice about getting the oil changed. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I'm trying to help you out, and we argue. Okay. It's like, get to the point where I just don't want to do it. Like, okay, well, you do your own oil change, I do my own oil change. Like, same thing about clothes. Like, I wash clothes a certain way, she washes clothes a certain way. You know, I've been on my own for a while now, and my windows are dirty as hell. I've been on my own for a while now. My mom, she taught us like how to do your own stuff. So it's like I know how to wash clothes and all that kind of stuff, and not blend the colors and have the stuff bleeding over. into the. I mean, I know how to wash clothes, so it's not like I'm a little rookie and I'm gonna mess your stuff up if I wash it. And but she just likes her style of washing clothes. And like with me, I put the whites in the. I have 2 dirty clothes hamsters, a white one for whites and one for colors, and I just throw them in there. So once one starts to fill up, I wash them. Like, it's simple. Like, oh, I look, get to a certain point, it's time to wash, and I wash it when it's like a size for a load. So it won't, you know, if sometimes you have a load that's too big and now you got to break it up, and so I wash it when it gets to a certain level, so I know, okay, this is the right size for one like regular size load. But she don't like doing all that. She like to put all her stuff in the same box and just wash them at her leisure, and it turns into a bigger hassle because now you got to separate clothes, and it just takes longer. So it's like we don't agree on that. So now we kind of just do our own thing. And it's like there's a lot of stuff that I noticed. Like when I grew up, I thought I was gonna be like, oh, just me and my baby gonna be on the same page and do a lot of stuff together. But actually, when we start doing stuff separately, it worked out a lot better. I'm talking about, like, a lot of stuff was just smooth, man. Like, it's kind of like we're roommates. We sleep in the same bed, but it's kind of like we're roommates. Because I have the guest room, it's like where I have the majority of my stuff at. So I go over there and I watch TV sometimes. Like, if she don't want to watch the game, whatever, I go over there and watch the game. It's like we have like the same size stuff in every room. So if our company come over, they can enjoy themselves. But if I want to go over there, I don't have to downgrade to a little smaller TV. I still got a nice size TV in there. I have all my clothes in there, so when we're trying to get ready, I can go over there and put my clothes on, so I can take my time. You ever like putting on your clothes and stuff, and you have your girl or your guy like, oh, come on, we gotta go, get rushing you, and just, what you doing? You gonna wear that? And he's just like, I don't want to hear that, and I know she don't want to hear me saying all that to her, so we just kind of get dressed in different spots. And then like when I'm about done and she's about done, we just pop up. Like, what you got on? And you just kind of look at each other a little bit, but it's cool, man. Just doing your own thing. So, but back to the topic. Should men still have to do all the cutting the grass and stuff, or should women just like? I mean, I shouldn't say or should women. Should men do their thing and women do their thing? They come to a little agreement, like, okay, because a lot of women stay by themselves now. A lot of men don't even cut their own grass no more. Like, a lot of them have like lawn services, just like women do. So like what's the deal? Should a woman still have to cook every night? I really don't feel like that because of fast food. Like, I mean, I understand maybe 2 nights out of the week, and we might go out 2 nights out of the week together. But other than that, man, you do you, I do me, and we'll meet up. I'll see you. I don't know. I mean, I guess in the working world, when I'm working, she's working, we always busy doing stuff. It kind of just works out. I know some people that sit down and eat dinner at 8 o'clock every night or 7:30 or whatever. I've never been like that. I have never, even my mom and I, we was always a running gun family. So y'all let me know. Should we go back to the 80s, or should we do our own thing but stay together and keep it moving? Alright, it's your boy TPC, man. I'm out of here just like that. Gone.